First things first, I want to say this. If you already have a cart on Shein or Pretty Little Thing or just any website period, pause and hold off on buying that stuff. Because I know a whole lot of y'all probably got $500 Shein carts right now just waiting for you to press the button. I promise you after this video, you're going to look at all the things in your cart a little differently. Now let's get into it. Hey girl, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Trinity and I am pretty much your go-to girl for all things self-improvement. Whether you're trying to improve physically, emotionally, or mentally, I make content for you. So if that sounds like your thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Now today, we are going to be talking about building a wardrobe that you actually love and use. Whether you're the girl who has a closet full of clothes but never has anything to wear, or the girl who's trying to find her personal style, or the girl who's just getting into fashion and just trying to figure out what she needs to buy to build a wardrobe that she actually gets use out of, this video is for you. I am a true fashion girly. I have been my whole life, honestly. I actually have a degree in fashion merchandising. I don't know if I've ever even said that on my channel, but as a true fashion girly, I have started over plenty of times. I'm actually currently revamping my wardrobe right now, and the reason why I decided to do the video now is because this is the first time I've ever started over, or not even really started over, but this is the first time I've ever revamped my wardrobe, revamped my style, and actually fell in love with the pieces that I've bought and my wardrobe in general. I have made so many mistakes in the past that prevented me from really loving my wardrobe and getting good use of it. So today I'm basically going to be sharing all of the tips that have helped me to build a functional wardrobe. Oh, it's gonna be so good. This is about to be so good. Y'all actually might want to get a pen and paper because I got a whole lot to say, okay? So many people have the urge to just shop when they get in the mood to revamp their wardrobe or just switch up their style a little bit. And I guarantee you, that's where you're going wrong. The first thing you want to do when you're revamping your wardrobe for any reason is you want to understand yourself and what you like. Ultimately, fashion is a form of self-expression. I know you've probably heard that a million times, but it's true. You don't want to be buying stuff just because it's trendy or just because you see it on someone else and it looks good on them. You need to know what you naturally already gravitate towards. So during this step, you want to ask yourself these questions. What colors and silhouettes and cuts do you already know work for you, and why do they work for you? A lot of times we get rid of clothes that we already have and we pass on things when we're in the store because we don't like them. But a lot of people don't sit and analyze why they don't like those pieces. What about it does not work for you? Do you not like that color on your skin tone? Do you not like the neckline on that top? Do you not like high waist jeans? You prefer low rise jeans? Do you like mini skirts? Do you like skirts that are a little bit longer? Does that cut and that silhouette not really flatter your body type? Does that color wash your skin out? Next, you want to ask yourself, what is my lifestyle? What kind of work do you do? What kind of things do you do on the weekend? Whenever you're going out, what are you typically buying going out outfits for? Do you go to the club on the weekends? Are you the type of girl who just likes to go out to eat, go out to dinner, nice fine dining restaurants? Are you a corporate girly, or are you a hairstylist, a lash tech, a makeup artist? All this stuff really plays into what you wear on a regular basis. And I find that a lot of people don't shop with their lifestyle in mind. That's why a lot of y'all feel like you don't have anything to wear. I'm a lash tech, so I'm sitting down all day doing people's lashes and I need to be comfortable. I like to be cute, but also comfortable. There are certain things that I don't really like to wear when I have to sit down all day. So I keep that in mind whenever I'm shopping. As far as my lifestyle, like I said, I'm a lash tech. I go to the gym a lot. I go to church every Sunday, and my going out is typically like going out to eat, like little chill stuff where I could be dressed up, but I could also be casual. So I keep all that in mind when I'm shopping. I'm not going on Fashion Nova buying a bunch of club wear because that's not me. And even if it's an occasion where I would wear something like that, I'm not shopping specifically for that occasion because I know that I wouldn't wear that again just because it's not in my lifestyle. On the rare occasion that I do shop for an occasion, I like to buy stuff that I know I could easily turn into an outfit for something else, if that makes sense. And then you also want to ask yourself, what do I want my style to say about me? What do I want to convey? Like when people look at me and they see my outfits on a regular basis, what do I want that to give off? I wouldn't say that I'm a girly girl, but I also wouldn't say I'm a tomboy. Like I feel like I have ways of both sides of the spectrum. And I personally like for my outfits to convey that. I never want to come off super duper girly, but I'm also not the girl who's going to walk around like super duper tomboy chic. So I like to mix it in a little bit. I might wear like a more feminine top with a baggy bottom that might give tomboy chic. Once you answer all these questions, you want to go on Pinterest and create a mood board. Whenever I am trying to revamp my wardrobe or switch up my style, I'll go on Pinterest and I'll create a board just for like my overall overall style. And then within that board, after I pin a whole bunch of stuff, I'll categorize them. So I might categorize them by seasons. I might categorize them by like occasion or like what the outfit will be for. I have a cozy section, I have a going out section. I'll typically have one for church outfits. Now, when you are creating your Pinterest board, especially if this is your first time doing it, I want you to go through Pinterest and literally just pin anything that inspires you, anything that you like, any outfit you like. Don't think too hard about it at first, because you have to have an idea of what you gravitate towards. Once you do this and you have a good amount of pictures before you even categorize them, you'll be able to go through and find a pattern in all these things. You'd really be surprised. Like, it's so funny how you'll subconsciously like something and you won't even realize it until you look for the similarities in all these pictures. And this is why I say you don't want to just start shopping. You have to know what you like. You have to see what you gravitate towards. You have to see the patterns in the photos that give you inspiration so that you can choose from there when you're shopping. We're going to get into the shopping aspect a little bit later, but for now, let's move on to step 2, which is to do a closet audit. We created that Pinterest board so that we can get an idea of what we like, but you can't necessarily shop for those things that you see on Pinterest until you go through your closet and see what you already have. Now, when you're going through your closet, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Does this fit me well? How often do I wear this? And is this necessary in the new wardrobe that I am building right now? Now let's go through all those questions. Does this fit me well? A lot of people hold on to pieces just because they like them, they like the idea of them, but they don't flatter your body the way you need them to, which is why you never really wear them. And just because something doesn't fit you well, that doesn't mean you have to get rid of it, doesn't mean you have to sell it or donate it. We're gonna get into what to do with it in just a second, but for now, just put that stuff to the side. Put that stuff to the side. Next question, how often do I wear this? If you have anything in your closet that you have not worn in the past year, and I'm giving y'all grace by saying a year, put that to the side. Then you wanna ask yourself, is this necessary in the wardrobe that I am currently building? So look through your Pinterest board and look through the things in your closet and see what does not align. If you are no longer a patterns type of girl, you need to get rid of those pattern leggings that have been sitting in your drawer or in your closet for I don't know how long. If skinny jeans don't fit your new aesthetic, you can put those to the side too. Pretty much anything that does not align with where you're going, you need to separate it from all the good stuff. Okay, now we're gonna move on to step 3. Step 3 kind of goes along with step 2, but it is a whole separate thing. Step 3 is to play dress up in your closet. And you wanna do this for multiple reasons. First, you wanna see how things fit. Like I said, in step 2, one of the questions you wanna ask yourself is, how does this fit me? Does this fit me well? Maybe you haven't worn that item in a while, so you don't really know what about it doesn't really look well on your body. What about it doesn't flatter your body? So you wanna try on each piece and just stand in the mirror, play around with it a little bit. Sometimes styling a piece makes it look better for your body than just wearing it. Wearing an item is simply just putting it on and just going about your business. When you style an item, you might tie the top and the back a little bit, tuck it in your bra in the back and let it hang down a little bit more in the front. You might cut the sleeves a little bit so that it flatters your body. You don't always have to throw things out. Sometimes you just need to play around with stuff. And playing dress up will show you what you can play around with and what you just don't like. And then of course you have the option to get things tailored. I know not everyone has the money to get their jeans tailored or whatever else, but that is always an option, and it actually does make your clothes look so much better on your body. Another reason why you want to play dress up with the clothes that you already have in your closet is so that you can come up with some outfit formulas and figure out what pieces go with what. A lot of people make the mistake of putting an outfit on for the first time when it's time to go somewhere, when you really don't have that much time to play around. Playing dress up will give you time to really see how your pieces pair with one another, what looks good together and what doesn't. Because I make a lot of outfit videos for Instagram and TikTok, I'm constantly trying to come up with different outfits that I probably wouldn't have time to think about on a regular day when I have somewhere to go. And that has honestly saved me so many times from just throwing pieces away or donating them, because I will often look at a piece and be like, yeah, I don't really like this on, but I'm just trying it on by itself. But when I really try to come up with as many outfit ideas as I can, I see what works together and why it works together. Another reason why you want to play dress up is to see and analyze why you don't like certain things so that you don't buy them again. If you skip this step of playing dress up, you might go to Zara or go on Pretty Little Thing and buy items that are just like the pieces in your closet that you never really wear, because you haven't figured out why you don't wear those pieces. Like I said, it could be the neckline, it could be the cut, it could be the silhouette, it could be the color. So you don't want to just go in the store and just start shopping without knowing what doesn't work for you. And then the last reason why why you want to play dress up, which is probably also one of the most important reasons why you want to play dress up, is to see what you're missing in your closet. A lot of y'all are going to the mall, going shopping, going online, doing shopping sprees, and buying the same thing over and over and over again, as opposed to filling in the gaps in your wardrobe. When you consistently play dress up with the items in your closet, you'll find yourself consistently being in need of the same thing. Like for me, I found myself constantly saying, I wish I had some silver pointed toe pumps. I can't tell y'all how many outfits I put on and said to myself, this would be perfect if I had some silver pointed toe pumps. I can't tell y'all how many times I put on outfits and said to myself, I don't have a bag that I could really use for like casual outfits, but also dressy outfits if I really wanted to. There were so many times I put on outfits and said to myself, I need a casual sneaker, like not a very athletic sneaker, but like an elevated casual sneaker. A lot of y'all are missing basics, foundational pieces that you really need. You might have a whole bunch of statement pieces. You might have a lot of workwear, but nothing to wear on the weekends. But you won't know that until you go through and try to put outfits together for different occasions. Have occasions in mind. Like, okay, let me put together a few outfits for if I was going to brunch. Let me put together a few outfits for if I was going to work. Let me put together a few outfits for if I was going to church. And then you'll see what exactly you're missing. And last but not least, step 4, once you understand yourself and know what you like, after you do your closet audit and play dress up, it's time to shop, but you want to shop with intention. Emphasis on intention. You don't want to just buy stuff just because you like it. You don't want to buy stuff just because it's cheap. If you want this to work, if you really want to love your wardrobe, love the things in your closet, and actually get some wear out of the pieces, shop with intention. Before anything else, when you are shopping, you need to make sure you have basic foundational pieces. I'm pretty sure when you were going through all your pieces and playing dress up, if you didn't have any basics, you noticed it, because basics are the foundation of any outfit. You do not have plain white t-shirts, plain black t-shirts, plain white tank tops, a pair of ripped jeans, a pair of jeans with no rips, plain black pants, a pair of cargo pants, like little stuff like that. Things that you can just build on, things that are very versatile that you can mix and match with anything to create a nice outfit. You need to get those things first. You don't need to be buying no statement pieces, no accessories if you don't have basic foundational pieces. When you have basics, you always have something to wear. Even if you only have 3 shirts and 3 bottoms, you have enough stuff to get a good amount of outfits. I want to say you could at least have 9 outfits, because basic pieces go with basic pieces. You can pair them any kind of way and they'll always look good enough. I've been promising y'all a video on a capsule wardrobe. I promise it's coming. I promise. But I had to get this one out the way first, because some of y'all don't need to worry about shopping. Y'all need to worry about all the other things that I mentioned in this video before we even get into what you need in your capsule wardrobe. Next, after you have your basics, if you didn't already have them, you want to start buying the things that you consistently find yourself needing. Those things that we mentioned in that dress up portion, these will be the fill in the gap items. You need to buy these items because these are clearly the things that will make you feel like you can get wear out of the other things in your closet. And then once you have all those things, you can build on top of that with pieces that make your outfit a little bit more you. My biggest piece of advice before actually shopping though is to create a wish list. Create a wish list of all the basics that you need, all the items that fill in the gaps, all the little fun pieces that just make the outfit a little bit more you, all the things that you see on your Pinterest mood board. Because if you're an impulse buyer like I once was, one of your biggest downfalls is probably the fact that you go in stores and you just buy stuff just because you like it, just because you see it. You buy it on impulse, as opposed to waiting and really thinking like, do I really need this? How much use am I going to get out of this? You don't want to just be buying stuff. Your purchases need to be well thought out and they need to make sense. I noticed that since creating a wish list, I have, 1, been loving my clothes more because I really sit and think about my purchases before I make them. So then I only buy stuff that I really, really love. And 2, I'm a lot less wasteful. So create a wish list, and whenever you're in the mood to spend, buy from that list. Whether you're buying it in store or online. Start with the items on your list first before you just start buying random stuff. If you go in Zara and you see a shirt that you like and it's not on your wish list, if there's something on your wish list that's actually in the store, buy that first, because you know that that's something that you need. That's something that you've been wanting for a long time. Another tip when shopping is to ask yourself, how many ways can I wear this? How many things can I pair this with? Things that are already in my closet. You don't want to be buying stuff that require you to go out and buy other things so that you can actually wear it. No. How can you get use out of this with things that you already own? If it's a dress that you're going to have to buy a new pair of heels for, don't get that dress. Get something else. If it's a shirt that you got to buy a new pair of pants for, don't get that shirt. My next tip when shopping, quality over quantity. I used to make the mistake of trying to buy as much stuff as I could with a certain amount of money and trying to revamp my whole wardrobe in one trip or in one day. Whenever I would get in the mood to revamp my wardrobe or switch my style up a little bit, I would go on Pretty Little Thing, Shein sometimes. I wasn't really going there often. I would go on Boohoo and I would try to buy as much stuff as I could. Like, let's say I wanted to spend $500. I would say, okay, how much stuff can I get for $500? And then I found myself getting rid of a lot of that stuff months later, or not really being super duper in love with the pieces because I was really just trying to get what I could get. You don't have to do everything in one day or in one trip. This should be a slow process, a slow burn. Take your time revamping your wardrobe. I know it feels nice going to Forever 21 with $300 and walking out with 30 things, but I promise you it feels so much better when you get a few items that you really love. If your budget is $300, you don't have to spend all that in that one day. Maybe just buy a couple pieces that you really love. Buy things that you love and buy things that are good quality, especially when it comes to basics and things that you know you're gonna get a whole lot of wear out of. You want to invest in those pieces. You don't want to buy a little $5 white t-shirt when you know you're gonna wear that white t-shirt 1,000 times. I really used to be this type of girl who could not go on a website and purchase one thing because I always felt like that was a waste. I could never even go in a store and just buy one thing. I always felt like I had to be getting a whole bunch of stuff to really be doing something. But no, that is not the case at all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this gave you a better idea of what you need to do in order to find your personal style and revamp your wardrobe. Y'all know that I am all about helping you become your best self in all aspects of your life. And I know how much dressing well can improve your confidence. Really just having clothes that you really love, clothes that you actually wear. Like I told y'all in the beginning, I have started over numerous times, but once I did all these things, I was able to build or start building a wardrobe that I really was in love with. I have so much fun getting dressed these days. I find that I'm not getting rid of stuff as often. I want to start a fashion and style series, so if y'all have any questions that y'all would like for me to answer, any videos that y'all would like me to make pertaining to fashion and style, please comment them down below. Like I said, the capsule wardrobe video is coming, so just stay tuned. I already have a lot of ideas for the series. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.